Hey everyone, and welcome! Today we are jumping into the absolutely incredible world of Suno AI. We're talking about a tool that's so powerful it can help you create amazing, original music even if you've never written a single note in your entire life. Seriously, ready to see how? Let's get into it.
Just stop and think about this for a second. What if everything you needed, the vocals, the instruments, the whole shebang, what if all of that could come from just a single idea that you type into a box? Well, that's not science fiction. That's the incredible promise of what we're looking at today.
So what is Suno AI, really? Well, you can think of it as this game-changing platform that literally turns your words into complete songs. But the best part is, this isn't some complicated tool just for professional producers. Nope, it's designed for absolutely anyone with a creative idea who wants to bring it to life as music and do it fast.
Okay, so how does this magic trick actually work? Let's break it all down. The foundation, the starting point for every single song you can make in Suno, it all begins with your words.
This text prompt, this is your creative command center. It's the place where you tell the AI everything. You can describe the theme of the song, the mood you're going for, or you can even type out the exact lyrics you want it to sing. It's that initial spark that the AI uses to build everything else. Let's use an analogy here. Making a song in Suno is kind of like cooking. You've got your main idea, that's your prompt, right? So the very next step is to choose your core ingredients. And in this case, that means picking the genre and style that are going to define your track. And believe me, you have a massive menu to choose from. After you write your prompt, you get to guide Suno by picking from this huge list of genres. So whether you're hearing a classic rock anthem in your head, or maybe some weird experimental electronic stuff, or even a hard-hitting trap beat, the possibilities are, for real, almost endless.
But hey, just picking a genre, that's only scratching the surface. Let's look at how you can grab even more creative control. This is where you go from just giving an idea to really being the director of your own song, telling the AI exactly what you want to hear.
And the secret to getting that control is something called meta tags. Don't let the name scare you. They're just simple keywords you put in brackets right inside your prompt that act like specific instructions. You can tell Suno what instruments to use, the speed of the song, the mood, even what kind of voice you want singing it. This slide shows you exactly what I'm talking about. Look on the left, a powerful rock song about a revolution. That's a good start, right? But now, look at the right. By adding those little tags like epic rock anthem and guitar solo, you're not just asking for a rock song anymore. You're giving the AI a super detailed blueprint. You're turning a general idea into a very specific vision.
You know, building a great prompt like that might seem complicated, but it's really just a few easy steps. You start with your main idea, your core concept. Then you start layering on the details. Add the genre, pick the kind of vocals, and tell it what instruments you want to hear. Every little step just gives you more and more control.
Now, once you've generated that first version of your song, the fun isn't over, not by a long shot. As you get more comfortable, there's a whole other level of cool tricks and refinements you can explore to really polish your track and make it shine.
And here's just a little taste of where you can go from here. For example, let's say the AI makes a killer chorus that you absolutely love. Well, you can actually tell it to extend just that part and build the rest of the song around it. Or you can learn how to master your tracks with free tools to give them that professional radio-ready sound. There is a ton of depth here if you want to dive in.
And it's also really important to remember the practical side of all this music creation. There are great resources out there like the Suno Wiki that give you real-world advice on things like how to handle copyright when you're ready to share your music on places like Spotify or Apple Music. Super useful stuff.
So there you have it. We've got all the way from a single sentence to a potentially finished song. We saw how a simple idea becomes a prompt, and how that prompt, with just a few details, can blossom into a full piece of music. Now that blank canvas is waiting for you. And that really brings us to the most important point of all. Suno is not just some random song generator. Think of it as your creative partner. You're the director here. By using prompts, genres, and those little meta tags, you have a truly surprising amount of control to guide the AI and shape the final song into what you're hearing in your head. Honestly, with a tool this powerful and this easy to get started with, the only real limit is your own imagination. So I guess the only question left is, what are you going to create first?